Hi everyone and welcome to our new topic which is all about the ideation and conceptualization. So normally class no, so dito's ideation is from the keyword idea, we are trying to get an idea related to the product that we want to establish, 'di ba? Kasi if we want to sell products no to our target market, then it should come from idea and also no, on how we could able to conceptualize the features related to our product idea. So, unleashing creativity. Sabi nga dito, no, the heart of the creative process is all about generating ideas. It talks about the methods of ideation, ranging from dynamic brainstorming sessions to structured and mind mapping. So, maraming ways on doing ideation, no? So, pwede nga brainstorming, pwede siyang mind mapping. So, later, we're going to talk more about that. From ideas to action. So, how we are going to turn these ideas into tangible concepts. So, when you see the word tangible, into physical realm. Okay? And this involves prioritizing features and functionalities, ensuring that we are not just creating, but creating with purpose and impact. Always remember, pag tayo mag-create ng products and turn that ideas into action, dapat alam natin yung features and functionalities ng product na yun. Ito ba ay nakakapagbigay ginhawa sa ating target market? Mas napapabilis ba nito yung mga gawain or mas napapadali? So, it could be something like that. Collaboration is key. The art of collaborating with cross-functional teams, tapping into diverse expertise to enrich our concepts and ensure a holistic approach to problem solving. So, dapat daw is nakikipag-collaborate daw tayo with cross-functional teams with different team members, which is the design team, the production team, kasi since they have experience and wisdom over their area, then pwede sila magkaroon ng, they could able to bring ideas related to the creation of a product. Building foundations. So ideation and conceptualization lay the foundation for the success of our project. The strength of our ideas and the effectiveness of our collaboration will shape the trajectory of what we create. So pag sinabi kasi nating trajectory, we are already giving direction on the product that we're going to create. Kumbaga, ginagawa pa lang natin yung product, pero meron na tayong specific goals toward the product. Okay? So, yun yung importance ng conceptualization and ideation. Generating and evaluating ideas. So, first is the brainstorm sessions. So, alam naman natin that it encourage open discussion. Pwedeng magsalita yung iba, no? About their thoughts, their insights, and then, no, the objective, of course, it create an environment where ideas flow freely. 'Di ba? Yun yung kagandahan sa brainstorming kasi merong freedom, no, about bringing out those ideas. So what are the guidelines? First is no idea is too big or too small. We should not think that this idea is nothing or this idea is just small. Then embrace the diverse perspective. We should able to respect yung mga ideas ng iba or perspective ng iba. If they don't agree with that, then that's okay. Capture all ideas without judgment. So without any discrimination, whether the one who raised the idea is, let's say, a performing employee or a non-performing employee, as long as that idea was relevant and the idea is really something unique and realistic, then we could consider that. So outcome is a rich collection of ideas paving the way for innovation. So next is, of course, we have the mind mapping. So it is all about visualizing connections. So dito kasi guys sa mind mapping is we are trying to connect different ideas or relevant ideas so that we could able to have a clear picture of that. So anong objective? To uncover relationship between ideas. So, syempre, ano bang method nito? Yan, it's all about create visual representation of concepts, then identify potential synergies, and innovative intersection. So, when you say the word synergies and innovative intersection, ito yung parang mga link, no, between, let's say, no, a function or a feature where we could able to combine or, to add, mga ganun. Outcome, a visual roadmap that helps in understanding the interconnectedness of ideas. Next is idea evaluation. So dito naman is we prioritize based on the impact and feasibility. Always remember, pag tayo ay pipili ng idea, ano ba yung impact nito, no? Number one, sa customers, and of course, sa business. And the second one is feasibility. Is this realistic? Is this can be done with our current technology? So these are just some questions na inaalam natin during idea evaluation. So objective, ensure we invest time wisely in developing ideas. So what are the steps? First, establish criteria for assessment that includes feasibility, impact, and alignment with goals. Also, we have to prioritize ideas based on this criteria. And the outcome is a refined list of ideas with a focus on those most likely to succeed. So, once we say the word refined list of ideas, means we already selected the ideas that has the biggest impact and the most feasible. Prioritizing features and functionalities. So first is we have to identify core features. We have to define essential functionalities. Ano ba yung mga kayang gawin nito? What is the difference of this functionality compared to the competitors' products, or if that is a present product, if you're going to innovate that product, then what's the difference? Objective is to clearly outline the must-have elements. When you say the word must-have, yung pinakakailangan. And the steps are, you have to define functionalities aligned with the project goals. So, paano yung goal natin? Dapat align yun dun sa functionalities. Identify features crucial to meeting user needs. Paano yung kailangan ni customer, ng mga users, dapat na-meet natin. And the outcome is a focused list of core features that form the backbone of our project. Next is prioritization frameworks. So these are techniques for informed decision making. So always remember that when we are doing informed decision making, there should be data, no, or evidences that will be our reliable basis in making decisions. So objective, systematically evaluate and rank features. So we're going to rank, but it is the first, second, third. And the frameworks is, we have this MOSCO, which is the must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-have. Mga bagay na kailangan natin talagang ilagay na feature. Ano pa yung pwede natin ilagay? Ano pa ba yung kaya pa natin ilagay at yung hindi natin kaya ilagay. We have also the Kano model for customer satisfaction that includes the basic, we have the performance, and the excitement. In terms of the implementation, these are aligned priorities with project timelines and available resources. So, ang outcome natin dyan is a roadmap, no, strategic roadmap, highlighting feature prioritization. So, dito, nagkakaroon na tayo ng direction, ano ba yung priority natin ng mga features, at ano yung susunod natin, etc. Iterative refinement. So, here, we're trying to adapt, no, to project dynamics. Kasi pag sinabi natin project dynamics, it has something to do with the different phases of the project. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. Objective, acknowledge the fluid nature of project requirements. Kasi may tinatawag tayong preceding activities kung saan hindi mo magagawa yung Phase 2 without first doing the Phase 1. So, that could be an example. Approach, regularly revisit and reassess priorities, and then adapt to changing project dynamics. And the outcome is a flexible approach that accommodates evolving needs. So, pag ginagawa natin yung iterative refinement, mas nagiging flexible yung approach natin at mas na-address natin yung mga needs ng users. Creating user stories and use cases. First is user stories. It's all about crafting narratives from the user's perspective. So, dito, parang gumagawa tayo ng narratives, no? On paano ba natin iba-branding yung ating product sa perspective ng user. If this is a soap, is this a whitening soap? Is this a soap that is gentle to the hand? Is this a soap that could able to take away pimples? So that could be some narratives. Then we have to develop a deep understanding of user goals and interactions. So here, we need to understand what are the goals of the users or the customers, and we should be able to interact with them so that we could get feedback from our product. Steps, create concise narratives from the user's point of view. It's a good thing. Then we have define user needs and expectations. And the outcome is a user-focused narrative that guides the development process. So therefore, when it is user-focused, it means that we always prioritize what's the needs and expectation of the users. Next is we have the use cases. So here we have the content, which is outlining scenarios and interactions. So our objective is to identify specific situations and interactions. And the steps are, first, outline scenarios that users will encounter. So, of course, no, possible that even though there is a narrative, but on how the customer use the product or how they understand the product functionalities and features sometimes differ from each other based on the different scenarios. It could be defined interactions and potential challenges. And the outcome is a comprehensive understanding of user interactions and potential pain points. So when we see the word pain points, these are things that needs to be improved, or it could be some functionalities or features that leads to dissatisfaction. Then of course we have empathy mapping. So here we understand emotions and motivations. Dapat is alamin natin ano ba yung nararamdaman at motivation ng ating mga users or customers. Objective, we have to go beyond actions, user actions, to understand emotions and motivations. Then approach is you have to create empathy maps to visualize user experiences. In the empathy maps, we could able to put our shoe, we could able to put ourselves on the shoe of our users so that we could able to visualize the user experience. Explore how users feel and what drives their behavior. And the outcome is insights that guide design decisions, enhancing user-centric design. So, yung mga design na natin ay magiging user-centric. Nakafocus na mismo kahit customers. Next is prototyping and wireframing. So, bringing ideas to life. So, from idea, ginagawa na natin siyang reality or prototype. So, first is prototyping. It's all about developing low-fidelity models. What is the objective? To test basic functionalities and gather feedback. And the process is create low-fidelity models to visualize concepts, include essential features for early testing. And the outcome is early validation, identification of potential improvements. Kasi pag may prototype, nakikita na natin ano pa ba yung pwedeng improve. So, therefore, mas mapapaganda pa natin yung product. Again, low fidelity models meaning, yun nga, parang smaller version or it could be a prototype na hindi kasing mahal, no? Nung product mismo. Wireframing. It's all about crafting skeletal structures. So, focus on layout and information hierarchy. And then what is the approach? Create simplified, black and white representation of interfaces. And emphasize placement and arrangement of elements. So the outcome is a visual guide for the structure and the flow of the final product. So that's why framing, nakikita natin yung mga structures and nagkakaroon tayo ng visual guide para makita natin yung flow of the final product. Iterative design. So it's all about refining based on user feedback. So mahalaga na once na mag-feedback si customer ay ma-refine na natin yung design natin. Objective, embrace an iterative design process. And the approach is collect user feedback on prototypes and wireframes. And then incorporate improvements in subsequent iterations. So what will be the outcome? Technically, it is continuous refinement for enhanced usability and user experience. So continuously, nare-refine natin na sa ganun ay mas maging usable at magkaroon ng mas magandang user experience ang mga customers natin. Then of course, we have collaborating with cross-functional teams. So first is effective communication. So it's all about ensuring clear and transparent communication. So what is objective? Establish an environment for open communication, which is very important. Next are strategies, which is regular team meetings to discuss progress and challenges. And then utilize communication tools for real-time updates. So, importante na alam natin yung progress and mga challenges. Na sa ganon is meron tayong real-time updates to ensure na mabigyan natin ng solusyon yung mga concerns. Outcome, which is a shared understanding and alignment within the team. Next is role clarity. It's all about defining responsibilities and expectations. So the objective is ensure everyone understand their role in the project. So of course, you have different people in doing the project and it is really critical for them to know what are their responsibilities and what are the expectations that they need to meet in doing the project. Actions, clearly define individual responsibilities and expectations. And of course, we have to encourage transparency about each team member's expertise. So what is the outcome? We have to increase efficiency and minimize potential misunderstanding. So kailangan talaga sa role clarity is efficient tayo, nagagawa ng bawat isa yung kanilang trabaho at dapat is walang misunderstanding or nami-minimize. The last one is the feedback loops. So here, we regularly check-ins and do feedback sessions. The objective is foster a culture of continuous improvement. And the approach is, of course, schedule regular check-ins for progress updates and conduct feedback sessions to gather insights. So the outcome is iterative refinement based on diverse perspectives. So that would be all, and thank you so much for watching.